Class. This is a quick review over what you need to know for the final exam. Final exam is, of course, cumulative, so you'll have a little bit of everything we covered. Expect there to be, questions about linked lists, questions about stacks and queues and trees. Anything we've talked about pretty much is fair game for the most part. Of course, like all the other tests, you'll have the same kind of setup. You'll have your terms. So for example, your sorting array terms, quicksort, private access, null, merge sort, arrays. Uh, your stacks and queue terms, first in, first out, dequeue, enqueue, pop push, and your linked list terms. This would be, uh, you know, default constructors, circular linked list, doubly linked list, singly linked lists. Uh, and of course, the terms will be available until final exam week. Then they will be taken down. Tree terms: tree, binary tree, root, pre-order, post-order, in-order traversal. Probably would not hurt to at least have an idea of how hash tables work, or the terms hash table, hash function, uh, those two in particular. Of course, the rest of the test will be code similar to the other tests we've taken, where, you know, here's some code, what's going to happen? You'll have a lot more discussion questions than you're probably used to. Uh, at this point, I'm pretty sure you all know how to do all the code, but there may be some simple code. Here's some, we're building a linked list. What's the linked list look like? If we delete this from a linked list, what does that look like? Uh, here's a binary tree. We insert these nodes. What's the tree look like? Draw it. What's the pre-order, post-order, in-order traversals of these trees? You'll probably see similar stuff to those. Anything we've done in the assignments, particularly the final assignment, uh, would be a good one to look at there, because it kind of has a little bit of everything there. So know how linked lists work. Trees, of course. Queues and stacks. If I give you a bunch of, here's me pushing a bunch of stuff, popping a bunch of stuff, what is the queue, what does the stack look like? Uh, and know basically how sorting works and the difference between the different sorting algorithms we've covered. Uh, that's roughly it. At the end, of course, you'll have a program which will be more or less seeing if you can utilize all the stuff that we've talked about. For example, uh, seeing if you can just make a simple, you can copy your old code or whatever you want. Use the built-in Javas, it doesn't really matter. Make a quick stack queue. Make a linked list of this. You some very basic, simple stuff, nothing super complicated, nothing you haven't done already for the most part. And that's roughly it. It's going to be fairly lengthy by normal standards, but uh, I mean, if you paid attention in the class, made it this far, uh, most of those questions should already be kind of burned in your head for the most part. And of course, if you have any other questions, you can feel free to ask me. And that's all.